Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to part 44 and the second last part of my Collins family let's play here on The Sims 4. So, not too long ago, maybe a part or two ago, I did say that I was going to end the LP on part 50 because I'm not really enjoying it as much as I used to, so I thought it would be a good idea just to end it because if I'm not enjoying it, then you won't be enjoying it. But I did still have a lot of storylines to explore in this LP, so what I thought might be a good idea to do is put all those ideas into my City Living LP, so I just have one very good drama-full LP on my channel. So that's the plan. So I feel like going over to part 50, all those, well, I mean only another like 5 parts or so, it's kind of dragging it out a little bit, so I thought it might just be a good idea to end it on part 45. Now part 50 I wanted to end it on because it's a nice number, but I suppose 45 is as well, so that's that. So as you might be able to see, our scenery here is a little bit different, and that's because Anya and Richard have been working so hard with their jobs. They have finally managed to afford their old house back. Now a little while ago, I don't know if you remember, but they got into some really bad financial times and they had to move out of this house because they couldn't afford it. They had a couple of options where they could have maybe just stuck with this, they were paying like crazy amounts for the bills. They could have continued to do that, but then they wouldn't have any money left by the end of it and they would have been pretty much homeless. So what they decided to do before they completely ran out of money was to just take that money and buy another house so they could afford that a little bit easier, if that makes sense. And somebody was actually kind of just occupying the house in a way. A bit of a long story, but now they've managed to afford it back and they've now moved back in, which is absolutely amazing. Now this was the house that I first started the LP off, and to be back here is pretty crazy, and I'm really glad because this house is my favourite house I've ever played in the whole Sims 4 game. Now this was actually off the gallery, but I have changed it quite a lot. If you go into, I can't remember who it's by, but I think I just searched for the most popular 64x64 lots, and this is what became up. So I have changed it quite a bit since the last, since it came off the gallery. I've changed pretty much the whole interior mostly, kind of modernised it a little bit. The coverings on the outside, the wall coverings, the back garden, I've went completely plant crazy with. This fountain thing I did actually download off the gallery, but then I added in a lot more stuff myself, and I just have been changing stuff up as I go. So I'm so happy to be back here, and so is Anya and Richard. I've got them to take a vacation day to day, so I could spend a little bit more time in this house. And what I've totally forgot to do is set a timer, so I'm going to go and do that quickly. Do you know how long we've been going for? I'd like to do probably like 15-minute episodes, so I'm going to set my timer for about 30 minutes, and that should do. Okay, so Katie is going to be going off to school shortly, and Curtis here is kind of crying, so I think I'm going to get maybe Richard to come over and actually help out Curtis here. Richard has just woken up, and the reason I have the baby from all the way over there from the bedroom is because I don't like it when he cries through the night and then we'll have to and then everybody gets up. It's just so annoying, so I just did that. So one person I can select to go and deal with the baby, and then that's that. So they do have the day off today, which is great, and I think that I'm actually going to age up Katie in this episode because she has been a kid since the start of the LP, which has nearly been a year now, I think. Wait, was it the start? I think so, actually. So she's been like a kid for nearly a whole year in Sims 4 game, in Sims 4 times. I mean, what? That didn't make any sense. You know what I mean. So, so I'm gonna have to do that today. And it'll be nice to do that before the LP ends. So she is heading off. Oh god, do you hear my voice there? She is heading off to school there, and she is preting hungry. So maybe she'll get something at school. But I'm gonna get Anya to come over here and cook something for the family. I don't know who actually has access to the kitchen because I don't know if you remember, but I actually like to lock the doors for the kitchen and stuff because it's really annoying when somebody's cooking for the family and then, somebody goes and makes food. It is really irritating, so that's why I do that. I was actually going to kind of give this house a home makeover because it is a little bit messy in a way. I'll explain that in just a second, so I feel like that might be a good idea, but since we only have one episode left of this LP, I don't think it's worth it. Now, the reason, because I don't know how to explain it, it's kind of not very home-like. I mean, the flooring is kind of this thing that came with Spa Day, and it doesn't really fit the aesthetic of this place. My idea was to kind of modernise the whole place, which I have been doing a little bit throughout the time of this LP, but I haven't gone full out on it. So I don't know if it's worth doing that, or if I because I don't really want to give up this house because it is such a nice one and just because I'm ending the LP. So I'm thinking about doing is maybe using this house in a future video or just for my own gameplay, because I want to play with the Collins family as maybe a current household as well, because I really do want to have to stop playing this family just because I'm ending the LP, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see how that all plans out. So the food is an absolute mess here. from when we left all those months ago. So I'm going to actually help her out here and clean up the place a little bit. I am getting a little bit of lag, so I'm really sorry about that if you are seeing a bit of that in today's episode. So yeah, because this house is very, very big, it is hard to actually manage the whole place in terms of, you know, with all the dishes and things. And also because it's such a big lot, I get lots of lag. So I'm really sorry about that. And yeah, it actually takes a few minutes to actually load up this slot because it is just so big. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. So I'm going to see what Richard's doing, maybe get him dressed or something. I'm going to get him to use the bathroom and things, maybe clean up this this mop here. Clean up the mop, what? That didn't make sense. Mop up the water there. And another thing, I actually gave them like very brief makeovers before I started the episode. I just gave them some just kind of like styled outfits mostly, just so I could, because a lot of the CC I had on them have kind of gone out my game now, so they're wearing basically no clothes. So I did do that, and yeah, so I did give Anya, did I give her style? I think some of her outfits are just styled ones, because I wasn't really bothered about what she was wearing, to be honest. So one thing I hate about these like platter things, whatever they're called, these boards, is that you can't just put them in the bin. You have to get somebody to physically clean them up, which is a little bit irritating. So I'm going to get Richard to come. What is he going to do? Change all that, right? So then I'm going to get him to come over here and grab a serving of this. Now, oh, we've got a patent here which needs to be resumed. So I get him to do that afterwards. And I know this episode hasn't been very dramaful or very eventful, but don't worry, it will be shortly. I have a couple of things planned for today's episode, which we'll get into shortly. But since we've just moved back into this house, we'll have a couple of errands to run, I suppose. Now, another thing where they actually got the majority of their money from was this garden here. Now, as you can see, it is very, very over the top. Now, gardening was one of the things that, you know, they could probably leave their jobs and just live off the gardening, because it is really like they have a crazy amount of plants here, and all of them are the highest quality. So like each thing, like for selling like one strawberry, they get like 80 simoleons. So, you know, they do earn a couple of I think they have about 80,000 simoleons from just like selling the strawberries, which is absolutely crazy. And they have all these other things as well. So you know, they could maybe leave their jobs, but their jobs are very, very good, and they're earning like 700 simoleons an hour. And I think Anya may be getting just under that. So, you know, it's not really worth you know, leaving their jobs, because they do get 3 days off a week, and it's only 8 till 4, to be honest. So they might as well just stick with it. I mean, that is kind of 9 to 5, but just like an hour earlier. But you know, still. So I might get Anya or maybe one of them just to leave their jobs. I don't know. What I'm thinking about doing is maybe coming back to this household as maybe a current household in maybe a few months' time or something, because I feel like that might be a good idea, just to see how they're getting on things, and you know, things are progressing and things, hopefully. And yeah, so she is very, very hungry here. I don't know if I can actually get her to, no, I was going to say if we could get her to, you know, thingy her needs, but we can't. So yeah, what I'm thinking about doing today is maybe inviting over what's her name again, Zoe, to go ahead and just catch up, because I haven't seen her in a little while, and she is one of our very good friends. So let's see where Zoe is, over here. And for the party tonight, I think it might be a nice idea to maybe invite some of the other Collins family members over and having a party. Now, I was going to mention that we could have maybe ordered a pizza, but every single time that we order a pizza, it's always a problem because it never turns up. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to fix that this time, or maybe we'll just have to cook something. We'll just have to wait and see how everything plans out. Another thing I did a little while ago was add in this room, which I absolutely love. Since Richard and Anya are kind of a little bit of party animals, I thought it would be a nice idea to kind of give them a big bar entertainment room for when the guests come over, because they do like to have house parties now and again. So that's what this room is for, but we haven't really put it to use for a little while, so that might come to in use tonight. So what is she doing? Is she inviting over her? She's just cleaning up the counters, and we can go ahead and do that. Maybe we could go over into the hot tub, which would be great, because I think oh god, yeah, my voice keeps doing that, it's really annoying. A little while ago, I think the last time we used the hot tub was when Anya was pregnant, so she hasn't used it in quite a long time. So let's go ahead and invite Zoe over and see how she is, you know, see how she's getting on and stuff. Zoe actually is not makeover over in this one. I don't know if this video is up yet, but I did give Zoe Patel a makeover. This is Zoe Patel, but she did marry somebody else, so her surname has changed. This was Zoe is part of the household that I started playing it in The Sims 4 altogether. So, you know, the household does go back quite a long way, and they are in the same game save as this. So I'm going to try and find Zoe if she has turned up yet, maybe not, hopefully. Sometimes they come through a different door than what I hope that for them to come through. So I don't see her anywhere. I'm hoping that she'll turn up sometime because I don't want this episode to go searching for Zoe. So I don't really see her now actually. So I'm going to pause the recording here, see if she turns up. If she doesn't, then we're going to have to find something else to do. Okay, so Zoe did turn up finally. It did take a little while, probably because it's such a big lot. But she is here now, and this isn't a very awkward hug because like her hands are going through her hair and everything. That always happens when people hug in The Sims 4. Anyway, so Zoe is actually feeling very sad, and Anya's a little bit confused why. Oh. Now she's happy. Well, I have, like, she was here for a little while before I started this clip, but she was just telling her that she's been having a couple of marital problems and things. They haven't split up or anything. Well, have I showed you her husband? I don't think I have, but that doesn't matter really. She's just telling her that she's having some problems, and, you know, Anya has been as well, but she's kind of, you know, got through them, so she's just explaining to her that you'll get through it, and everything will be fine soon. So I'm going to get them to form a group because I want them to go and sit in the hot tub together for a little bit, and get them to go ahead and do that. Let's see here where I can find it. This is not under friendly, it's under actions. There we go. And I'm going to get them to come over here and wait. Oh, because that would be. I was like, why couldn't we do that? Let's go and get in together, and then we're going to go and sit and just have a little bit of a chat and stuff. We could maybe made some drinks before we did that, but that's okay. We haven't got all day here. So Katie's going to be coming home from school shortly, and I don't know if you remember, but a little while ago I did mention about how Katie was feeling a little bit abandoned, and how she just isn't really feeling that good recently. And I don't know where Zoe has gone. Oh, she's coming. Okay, she's just take her time. And, you know, because Zoe doesn't really have a lot of friends, and sorry, not Zoe. What's her name again? Katie. I totally forgot within a couple of seconds. She doesn't really have a lot of friends, and, you know, she has been having a lot of hard times at school because of how she is a really good student and everything. Just kind of getting a little bit bullied because of that. And because her brother has now moved out, who is Casper, and, you know, he's moving on with his life. You know, it is really hard, for her to make friends and things, because that was really her only friend. So they are just relaxing in the hot tub here, just talking about things, asking about days, see how life is going on for both of them. And, you know, Anya's just sitting here feeling very lucky because of everything that she has in her life, because, you know, just sitting here looking out of this, like, I mean, the view of the garden itself is just absolutely amazing. So I would totally love to live in this house. It's absolutely incredible. Every time I look like in this house, I'm just in awe of how amazing it looks. And just the scenery in general around is great. There is like a little hidden thing here, and I don't know what it is for. Oh, the bluffs. Oh, right, okay. I never knew you could actually do that. Anyway, I knew it was there, but I didn't know you could actually, it was functional. Anyway, so another thing, I don't know if you remember, but all of these houses here are full with Colin's family, like Anya and Richard's kids, which is crazy because it's like this whole island is for the Collins family, which just proves how rich they are. That was the other thing I totally forgot to do. Their household funds are way too much. That was because they moved house and it kind of changed. So I'm going to change it to like something a little bit more realistic like that. Oh, that didn't work. Hang on, I think I might not have tests and cheats on. That might be the reason. Hang on, let's try here. 198, just pressing random numbers here. Oh, that's millions. Did that work? Why is it not working? Oh my god. Okay, I'll try and fix that later, but they're not supposed to have 500,000 simoleons. So I don't know where Zoe has gone. Has she left? I don't know if you've seen where she's gone, but I don't know where she's gone. Maybe she went to the bathroom or something. I don't know, but I really can't see where she's gone. Wait, where's she gone? This always happens. It's like such a big house that you can just not see where anyone is. Okay, I'm kind of a little bit confused to where she's gone, actually. I think she might have left, but I was actually going to invite her back over because it is... Oh, there she is. I think she went to the bathroom. Oh, maybe she was caring for Curtis or something, I don't know. So they actually got another quite a lot of money from their... Wait, Richard got a pay rise. Hang on, how did he get a pay rise for not even going to work? So he's been given... Well, he is... Both of them are at the top of the business career, and now they have been given a pay rise on top of that as well. So now they got a grand total of 776 simoleons an hour, and plus like the 5,000 simoleons he earns a day, and then she got like, well, 6,000 really, and she didn't get a promotion, but she still did make 6,000. So they are getting back in there together at the in the hot tub now, and I'm going to get Richard to start the party, because Katie is going to age up in today's episode, so I'm going to get him to come over and plan a social event, and I'm going to get him to do a birthday party. I'm not going to get a caterer because it's always a mess when that happens, so I'm just going to get him to make the birthday cake himself. They both are both at the top of their careers, not careers really. Wait, did we have prom? I remember when we had prom with Casper and Avery, but it's not there anymore. I thought I still had it. Anyway, it's not. I'm not good at prom here. Not a prestige event. I really can't be bothered, to be honest with that. So the birthday sim is going to be Katie, not Anya. Katie. Wait, there we go, Katie. And the guests, well, let's see who we can invite over. So I'm thinking it'd be a good idea to get as many people from the Collins family as possible. I'm going to invite Richard and Anya as well. I mean, they're all in the same household, but just so they're all in the same group, if that makes sense. So let's get Colleen, Casey, Jake. Their parents would be good. Katie's grandparents. Let's see if there's anyone. This is Zoe's husband here, Andrew. Anything else? Really? Anyone else? Let's get Dylan, Frank, Nicole, Justin, some other little kids as well, so she can make some new friends as well. I mean, these are our cousins, to be honest, but oh well. And let's get Casper to come over. I don't think Avery can actually come over, but that's okay. I think she has work tonight, actually, so that works out okay then. Got two. How many people have we got all together now? 12. It's quite a lot, actually. I'm going to actually just invite over 8, so then we don't have a problem with the cake, because you only get 8 servings out of that. So let's just take a couple of people off there, so that's 10. Take off 2 more people. Let's do Frank and someone else. Let's just do Casey, and that should be 8 people. And then the caterer, I'm not going to do a caterer. Entertainer, we don't really need any of that, to be honest. So let's just, oh, you know what, let's get a mixologist to go in the bar. Actually, you know, I'm going to hire separate because we do have a couple of bars in the house and I don't want them to go to the bar that I not want them to go to, if that makes sense. So let's try and find their house. There we go. Here at Dresden House, that's what the lot is called, but I did change the name. So we do need a birthday cake, so I'm going to get Anya to maybe come over and make the cake. They are just sitting here chatting away. They've been talking away for hours. So let's go ahead. Oh, the Spice Festival's in town, but we don't really need to go to that today. Let's go ahead and cook a birthday cake. Oh my god, Anya has no hair. Oh my god, we need to change her outfit. So let's go ahead and just make a chocolate cake, because I think that is Katie's favourite. And did that work or not? I think she's stuck there, actually. Let's go ahead and move it over here. Oh, she's not, never mind. But Anya has absolutely no clothes on, so we need to go ahead and change that. I think she might have a couple of party outfits, I mean. So I'm waiting for the pictures to load, and then we'll go ahead and change that. I thought I've literally just went into create a sim and she had none of these outfits in, so I don't know why. But this is the outfit I was planning on having her, which is going to take her a minute to change, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and get her to make the cake, and I'm going to get Richard to come over here and hire a mixologist for the bar in here. So let's go ahead and hire a mixologist and unlock the door. So yeah, because I actually have that locked because the kids go in there when they are all drinking and stuff, so it is a little bit annoying. Just making sure the doors are locked here, because it is very annoying when that always happens when you get people to come over to your house. They just totally ignore you and go straight for the computer or something, and it is the most annoying thing in the world. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lock that. I don't think we invited Zoe over, but she's been here pretty much all day, so that's okay. So Kitty is going to be aging up. She is in her party outfit. I don't know how she's feeling. She's standing out here. I don't know why. I'm going to get her to come in and maybe just go and sit down for a bit. See what Richard is doing. Did he hire the mixologist? I'm just going to go ahead and check. Yes, so the mixologist is on their way. Is this door locked or anything, just in case some guests come through this door? No, so there isn't really a whole lot left to do here until kind of like we get the cake going and stuff. So Anya did cook the cake here and just going straight to put it in the fridge. So I was going to pause the recording, which, yeah, I'm going to pause the recording. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so Katie is about to blow out the candles and Richard is singing happy birthday and Anya's just standing there looking a bit confused, and Katie is here about to blow out the candles. Don't know where everybody else is, but maybe they're coming or something. So, oh my god, wait, what the hell is this? Wait, why is that big? No, I'm gonna miss it. No, oh my god, I missed it. Oh my god, wait, oh, gee. Oh god, she doesn't look very happy, does she? I don't know what that big line was there, actually. So, her outfit is pretty much a mess, which always happens when you first age up. But that's okay, we'll fix that shortly. So, I don't know what on earth has happened to her face, but she does look very scared for some reason. And Anya's feeling like, what on earth has happened to her outfit? So, I'm going to go ahead. She has aged up, so let's go ahead and pick some new traits and things. So, I'm feeling that she wants to be family-orientated, because that is something that is something kind of runs in the family, that they all have this trait. So I think it'd be a good idea to actually, you know, kind of keep that going. So I'm going to go ahead and try and find something, if I can find it, if it's there. I don't think it is, but for some reason, I don't know why. Oh my god, I can't click on anything here. Let's see. So I don't see family orientated unless I'm just blind, but it is not here, I don't think. Maybe because she's a teen? Maybe that's why. So let's try and pick something else then. So she does have the, well, I think that Richard is kind of very outdoorsy and athletic, so I think that might be a good idea to kind of follow in those footsteps instead then. So let's go ahead and do that and give her the active trait, and that kind of matches with the loves outdoor one. So her outfit is a total mess here, which is absolutely fine, but you know, that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get it to call everyone to a meal, and hopefully there's enough pieces for everyone. I don't know if there's going to be, but that's okay. So Casper is here, and for some reason he doesn't seem to be very happy, which I'm a little bit unsure about. As you can see, he kind of keeps getting a little bit of a worried face on him, so you know, I'm going to have to wait and see what's going to be happening there. Maybe in the next episode all of that will come clear. I don't know why he's looking so worried. Maybe he has something to tell them about him and Avery. I don't know what that will be, but we're going to have to wait and see until the next episode for that to come clear. So I'm going to wait for everyone to come in ahead and take a piece, then I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. But I think this has been a pretty I was going to say successful, can't speak here. Very success, oh my god, I can't speak. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, look at they've got no clothes on. Well, oh my god, these CC glitches are actually crazy. Well, that just shows you how much of a dysfunctional family this is. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if there's any other suggestions you have for the last episode of this LP. I'll probably be pre-recording it anyway, but you know, just if you have any suggestions. I might not be, I might be, I don't know yet. So thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe, can't even speak here. Like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.